Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family. Game week 2 of the Champions League, and I'm here to predict it. But before we make the predictions, let's go back to game week 1. Obviously, this is the point system, so a win, draw, loss, the outcome. If you guess that right, you get 3 points. Home goals, 1 point. Away goals, 1 point. And goal difference, 1 point. And as you can see, your boy PSGINT in game week 1, I earned 42 points. I got the highest points when it comes to Feyenoord Celtic. I got 6 points. I got that result correct. I also got Napoli Braga correct. And I also got Sevilla Arsenal correct. So 42 points for your boy PSGINT. Then we got T7 PSG. My boy, my editor, he got 39 points. 3 points less than me. He didn't get a single 6-pointer, but he got more 3 and 4 pointers. He went on to finish 42 points against 39 points, which is really tight. It's really tight, but let's see for game week 2. And we have a special guest. So, welcome, Slime.
Yo.
So, how you feel about the Champions League game? So, the first one here, Manchester United versus Galatasaray. What's your prediction?
United are home, right?
Yes, every left side is at home.
United don't look good, man. I'm gonna say 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah.
Well, this is also my prediction. We go for 2-2 when it comes to United Galatasaray. Second one, Copenhagen at home versus Bayern München. Obviously, Copenhagen got a draw versus Galatasaray in the first game week. And Bayern did not look like elite as they should have versus United.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 4-1 Bayern.
All right. I go 4-1 Bayern, I guess, as well. We got Barca Porto. Obviously, Porto won their first game versus Shakhtar 3-1. Barca won their first game 5-0 versus Royal Antwerp. Played at home in Porto's home stadium. Barca obviously still missing Pedri and Frenkie de Jong with a recent injury. And I've also read that Porto are missing like 4 or 5 players. What's your prediction?
I'm gonna say 3-1 Barca.
Ooh. All right. I think this is the first time we don't have the same. We pretty much have the same. I went 2-1. I don't think Barca are 3-1 good enough. But yeah. All right. 3-1, 2-1. Finally different. We got Royal Antwerp. Obviously, they got smashed 5-0. And Shakhtar, they lost 3-1. At Royal Antwerp's home stadium.
That's a tough. Oh, they're both not good.
Trash versus garbage.
I'm gonna say Shakhtar. 3-2.
Yeah, I want Shakhtar 2-1. Pretty much the same. 1 goal difference. Yeah. Next one up, we got RB Leipzig, who won their first game 3-1 versus Young Boys, and City, who after being 1-0 down, they came back and won the game 3-1. Played at Leipzig's home stadium. Obviously, City coming into this game with 2 straight defeats against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup and against Wolverhampton in the Premier League.
That should be a tough game. I mean, I'm gonna say City 3-1.
I went 4-2, so pretty much the same.
I was gonna do a bigger score too. I was like,
I mean, the thing is, Bundesliga teams will always get pumped because they're not used to defending with their high lines and so on. And I mean, I think this is a game where City really have to be good after those 2 straight losses. So yeah, 4-2, and you said 3-1.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Red Stars and the almighty Young Boys. Red Star obviously lost 3-1, and Young Boys also lost 3-1.
I'm gonna go Red Star 2-0.
I went Young Boys 2-1. I know Red Star performed well versus City, but I think didn't City like have 10 shots on target in the first half and didn't score a single goal? And I don't think Red Star will have that luck again.
I'm not banking on that team called Young Boys.
All right. Next one up, obviously, is the game that everybody's talking about. It's the biggest game of this Champions League fixture, game week 2. Paris Saint-Germain versus Newcastle United. Obviously, Newcastle United will be missing Sven Botman and probably Joel Linton as well, whilst Paris Saint-Germain will be missing pretty much only Marco Asensio and Nuno Mendes and so on.
I'm going to go 2-1 Newcastle.
You just had to do it, Slam. Like you're just doing that for the banter. Not like if you had to put money on this, would you put 2-1 Newcastle?
I would bank on them getting the result. Yeah. Now I don't know if I would say I wouldn't for sure be on them winning, but.
All right, 2-1 Newcastle. I'm going 3-0 PSG. I think there are a lot of similarities, Slime, between this Newcastle team and if you remember when AC Milan came back to the Champions League, when they were in a group with Liverpool, Porto, and Atletico Madrid, and they came last. I think Champions League experience is so important, and for that, like we saw that against Milan, like Newcastle looked scared as shit. Like they don't know where they are. They've never been here. Their players have never played Champions League. So I think Paris Saint-Germain will absolutely cook them, especially after our draw versus Clermont. Like our players are mad. But yeah, 2-1 Newcastle, I guess, for Slime. Dortmund Milan.
It's an interesting one.
This is an interesting one because I think whatever happens in this game may give us something who's going to come second in the group. Because I think Newcastle are going to come last. Or at least third. They're not second place.
I'm low-key gonna go. I'm low-key gonna say 3-2 Dortmund.
Ooh. Sam, I don't think there will be a winner in that game.
Yeah, I think Dortmund gonna win. I have a feeling Dortmund gonna win.
Is it just because they're at home?
No, I don't know. I just think Dortmund are low-key a little better than what people think, and I don't know, I think they could cause AC Milan some problems going forward.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got Celtic versus Lazio. I mean, what a dead game. Obviously, Lazio drew against Atletico with a last-minute winner from the goalkeeper.
Yeah. Who did Celtic?
Celtic play Feyenoord and they lost 2-0.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go Lazio 3-1.
Ooh. Yeah, I went 2-1. I don't think this Lazio team is that good. And Celtic, I mean, they will be at home, so they will be fighting more. And this is a game for, the third spot and so on, because I believe Feyenoord and Atletico will take the top spots. But yeah, I see Lazio edging it. Atletico Feyenoord, I think this is a really interesting game.
I'm gonna say 2-2.
2-2.
Draw. Yeah.
I went with a 2-1 win for Atletico Madrid. I think they're home. They didn't get the 3 points in that first game. Feyenoord did. They'll be more hungry and motivated to win this game, so I see them winning.
Yeah, Atletico, I mean, I've watched Atletico. They just haven't looked. I mean, they look good going forward at times, but defensively, they're just not great. And when sometimes when they score, they just concede pressure, so they don't have the ability to defend a deep block like that anymore.
Next up, we got Salzburg versus Real Sociedad.
Who did Salzburg play the first game?
Benfica, and I think they won 2-0.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna say Sociedad 2-1.
Yeah, I said Sociedad 3-1. But yeah, maybe 2-1 is a better prediction, honestly. Moving on, Inter Milan versus Benfica. Obviously, Benfica are not looking that great this season so far.
Yeah.
Lost versus Salzburg, which I don't think anybody predicted. Maybe I think one person, maybe Phil predicted it.
I look think I did.
Yeah,
I said a joke.
obviously you did, Slam. Obviously.
Oh, it was me?
No. I remember one person said it. It's just that it's
Oh.
dead ball knowledge, so I would guess it was Phil. Because I remember Phil predicted Celtic to be Feyenoord.
I think Phil did. I think Phil did say, yeah.
Where you going with?
I'm gonna say 3-0 Inter.
Ooh, I'm going 2-0. Oh, yeah, the green should be here. Inter, I mean, they didn't get the 3 points in that first game. Obviously, they rescued the point at the end. Benfica do not look that great. Both teams are hungry in this game. Yeah, I see Inter going with it. Napoli versus Real Madrid. Napoli obviously picked up some form here. And, I mean, Real just being Real. Not the best performances, but they always get the results, which is the most important thing.
I'm gonna say 3-1 Madrid.
I went 2-2. I think
If any, you know.
The thing with Real, I think their main weakness, Slime, is Kepa.
I don't think so.
Because if you look at all the top teams, they at least have a world-class keeper. Real is the only top team, alongside Bayern, because Neuer is injured, that doesn't have a world-class keeper. And I don't even think Neuer is going to return to world-class level after his injury.
I actually think Kepa's look good this year, but I mean, I think the weakness is
like, has he faced the side which have a lot of chances? Like the side that made a lot of chances are two teams. It was Real Sociedad, and they were just unclinical. And then it was Atletico Madrid, and they managed to score 3 goals.
I mean, they've been conceding chances pretty much every game though. Like their back line doesn't look great. Like, so they're bound to concede chances, especially when they play like Cruz or Modric, like who can't cover those spaces anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm still saying
3-1 Madrid.
Yeah.
We got another dead game. Union Berlin versus Braga. Mids. I mean, Union Berlin looked decent versus Real. Not that they were good, but that they managed to keep it 0-0 at the Bernabeu until the last minute before the light-skin merchant put in that tap in.
I want to say Union Berlin 2-0.
Yeah, I went 1-0. This is their game. They just park the bus, have one good counter-attack and score. PSV versus Sevilla. Obviously, PSV Slime got destroyed by Arsenal 4-0. Why Sevilla? As I predicted, got a draw versus Arsenal. I can respect Arsenal.
Yeah. It's kinda, I'm gonna say 2-2.
Maybe 2-2 was a better prediction. Obviously, I went for 2-1, but yeah, definitely could be a 2-2 game. And I think this is the last game. It's Arsenal, the only other Ligue 1 team in the Champions League apart from Paris Saint-Germain, and Arsenal FC. Obviously played at Arsenal's home stadium.
I'll say 3-1 Arsenal.
No Arsenal upset?
Nah.
Arsenal upset, baby.
I don't see it.
Yo, do you remember when David predicted Arsenal to go through from the group? And we all laughed at him.
Yeah. I mean, I still don't see them going through the group.
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard for me, but that draw versus Sevilla, away as well. I mean, it's something.
Yeah.
Well, those were all the predictions. Thank you, Slam, for joining us. And We'll see who wins between me and you when it comes to the Champions League predictions. That's been it. Beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this video. Obviously, comment down below all your predictions for game week 2 of the Champions League games. And as usual, allez, allez, allez Paris.